everybody, and welcome to my craft room. Today is Tuesday. I have no idea what date it is, but the weather today is lovely. Well, when I say lovely, it's not raining like it was yesterday. I meant to tell you yesterday, when I went to meet Karen at Black Sheep, it rained all the way there and all the way back. Don't know what it did in between because we was inside. But before we go any further, I have had a lot of questions about did we solve Timothy's sweater? Right. So rather than me answer them all individually, I'm going to answer them on here today. So this is the sweater. You probably can't remember, but this is the sweater that I am making for Timothy. And he did say to me, if it's too complicated, I will have a very simple one. But you know, for all that he does for my shop and helps me out and everything, I think, well, the least I could do is try and make it for him. Even if it turns out rubbish, it's like he says, what's the worst that can happen? I can wear it under my coat when I go out for a walk in the winter. So I took this to Karen, and this is the advice Karen gave me. Karen makes quite a lot of garments, whether they're for adults or all the grandchildren. And Karen said, because this, I think what I am struggling with is, let me show you, I'm getting all mixed up myself, is all that. Look at all that. It's just scrambled in my head, all that. If I look at it separately, I can do it, not a problem. But because it's all together, I find it very, very difficult to knit and try and keep where I am. So Karen said to me, the first thing you need to do to get this pattern fixed in your head is start with the sleeves. Karen advised me to start with the sleeves. So I'm going to start with the sleeves and do both sleeves, and then I'll probably do the back, which is quite plain. So then, to be fair, I've got most of it done, apart from this at front and picking up the stitches. Well, I can do all that. I've not got a problem with any of that. And then Karen suggested that I sit down one day and literally write out, can't really show you too much because it's paid for, but write out every single row of instructions. It's a 16 row pattern repeat. So when she says write it out, because on the first row, just say for instance, it says knit 3, but then in brackets it says 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9, because they're all the different sizes. So just write out what I need to do and how many times I need to do it in my size, which makes sense. So yes, watch this space. It might it might not work, who knows, but it's something to chat about, isn't it? And at least I've got to try. I have to try and do it for Tim. That's how I feel. Talking about Timothy, he's not here at the moment. Tim left the house this morning at 2 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, you heard me right. I went to bed at about, it was late for me, but I tried to stay up till he left. He left the house at 2. I went to bed at 1, and him and my stepson, Tim's son, have gone to Liverpool and queued outside the Swatch shop because they released the new Amiga Swatch watch today, the Snoopy edition. Can you believe that? They've sat outside the Swatch shop for 8 hours because it's a limited edition. I mean, I have just spoke to him and he said to me, I'm a bit, he's not annoyed. Oh, sorry, I keep banging the table. But it's not, they thought it was just like a limited edition, a one-off, and then they weren't doing it anymore. Anyways, found out since, and been in the shop, that there will be more. But never mind, he's got it. Tim is an avid watch collector. Not of Swatch. Tim's favourite watches are Amigas, and he did have a Rolex. But he does love his watches. And he's obsessed. He's just obsessed. And I can't say anything to him because he's just like me with my crafting, you know. Because I want to say to him, how many watches do you need? You can only wear one at a time. But, you know, how many balls of yarn? How many books do I need? How many sewing machines do I need? You know, that kind of thing. So I can't say anything, can I? So he's just rang me. He's absolutely shattered because he's not been to bed. He's stayed up. He didn't even try and get any sleep. He stayed up. Robert picked him up at 2 o'clock this morning and off they toddled. So, yeah, he's been up all night. They've grabbed something to eat and a cup of coffee to warm them up because the shop didn't open till 10 o'clock. And he said he was quite far in the queue. He said it was a massive long queue. So yeah, he's on his way home now. So I would imagine I'm going to have a very peaceful day, because when he comes home, I can only imagine he will have a drink, maybe something else to eat, and go to bed for the rest of the day, which gives me time to have a nice day to myself. That sounds awful, doesn't it? But you know, I do enjoy my own time. I'm not going to say I don't, because I do. Anyway, I'm going to go because I'm at my sewing machine. I've just finished my coffee break. I'm at my sewing machine. I'm just getting some more bags ready. I've got some of these. I've tried to get all bunny bags out for this week. I don't know when they're going to be in the shop. Probably, maybe some tonight, some tomorrow. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to go for the time being. I haven't done any crafting at all. I'm hoping to cast on Tim's sleeve. We'll see. I don't know. It just depends how the day goes. All right, hopefully I shall be back later to have another chat to you. Bye. I am downstairs now. Timothy's home, so I'm whispering because he's in bed asleep. But I have just had a delivery. Oh, look at my houses. I love you. Aren't they cute? I can't remember where they're from. I'll put the name of the lady. She's on Instagram. I'll put it down below and I'll put it on the screen for you. I've also got one of my acorns hung up there, but what I'm going to do, I am going to back all this wood with some nice small floral print. I'm going to make some bunting for across the top. Yeah, I'm going to have all sorts of bits and pieces on here. Obviously that's not going on. Oops, is that my finger? Yeah, that's for my doll's house. But there wasn't, I don't have a kitchen in my doll's house. I just have a craft room. Anyway, these are mushrooms that need painting. I've got so many jobs that need doing. This is my picnic bench for my doll's house. That needs painting. Oh, there's so many things I need to do. Anyway, I'm going. I'll show you the other things in a minute, but I just wanted to show you them. I absolutely love them. These are the other two things that I bought. Tiny little bunny rabbits, and I'm going to have one of them on, I'm going to have a jar with mini eggs in, so I'm going to have one on there. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the other ones. This week's daffodils are, they're not the narcissus, are they? I don't know what these are called. If anybody knows, will you let me know? But I like those ones as well. Right, I'm going to go and have a coffee now and do a bit of crafting, just so I can be quiet while Tim's having a little nap. I wanted to show you. Look, I've got some laundry drying on the line. I'm excited about that. Next is the garden. The garden hasn't been cut since, oh, it's not focusing, since November last year. So yeah, that needs doing. Anyway, I'm definitely going now. I shall just show you the little bit of crafting I have done. I have finished Beatrix Potter's body. So that is her body and her head. And that's the back of her hair. And then you have to do the front and a bun. I love the shaping, how the ears. Look at the ears here. So that's the ears. And then look at the nose there. The shaping is ever so clever. So that's her body. And then I've done one leg. Let me stand up so you can see. Let me put it. So there you go. She looks very strange yet, but she will be lovely when she's done. So I've got another leg and 2 arms to do. So that's how far she's got. Just bear with me and I shall go and find my sweater, Advent sweater number 3. So here we are with Advent sweater number 3. Now I have got until... It's Sunday the 31st, isn't it? So I've got till Sunday to finish this, which I'm going to do. Yeah, I will get this finished for Sunday. I can't really show you what I'm working on now because it's a commission, and yeah, it's not my project to show off, if you know what I mean. But that is what I've been working on. I haven't cast on Tim's sweater yet because I have just been preparing everything for a Sunday lunch on a Tuesday. The girls are coming for dinner tonight and we're looking after them for a few hours, so that's what I've been doing. So I'm just going to carry on knitting now. Tim's still in bed. Hold on, I'll turn you round. Right, so here I am. So Tim's still in bed. He's still fast asleep. It is now 2:30. I've got another hour before I have to go and pick the girls up. They do finish school before then, but I'm sure I've mentioned it before. Our eldest is doing Duke of Edinburgh Award and she's staying after school tonight, so I'm not picking them up till gone 4. I have been doing some crafting this afternoon, but I can't show you that. I have got loads of well, when I say loads, I think I've got 4 of these teddy bear needle keepers. They're needing to be embroidered, so I'm going to do that this afternoon. Yeah, and then I want to just set the dining table before I go, bring my washing in. Yeah, and that's it. I honestly don't think I'll be back today because once the girls get here, then it's all systems go. It'll be time to sort out Sunday lunch on a Tuesday. And yeah, I don't really like to film while they're here just because, you know, it's just lovely to have them here and I don't want to have it interrupted by me having to say smile and, you know, that kind of thing. It's gone really chilly this afternoon. I am sat under one of my oldest blankets. Again, let me turn you around and I'll show it to you. Hold on a second. This is the granny stripe blanket. Oh, look at those colours there. This is by Lucy from Attic 24. And I made this, I can't tell you how long ago I made this. Oh, must be 7, 8 years ago. And I know it's acrylic, but it's really, really warm. Oh, I love it. Anyway, let me turn you back. So I'm going to carry on with my commission this afternoon for an hour. I've got my hot coffee, my blanket. Zach's in his bed fast asleep. And yeah, it'll be all systems go when the girls get here. So I'm going to say goodnight, even though it's only 2:30 in the afternoon, but I will make up for it tomorrow or maybe Thursday. We're going out on Thursday. Tim's got some meetings he's got to go to, and it's over in Todmorden. So I am going to go with him because I don't want to miss anything. I'm going to go and have a trip with him and I'm going to drop him off where he needs to go, and then I'm going to go further up in Todmorden and go to got a beautiful garden centre there. So I'm going to have a look at the garden centre, and there's a few other little mills and things that are there, so I might go and have a nosy around there too. So if you're lucky, I'll take you with me. Right, so I'm going to say good night or good afternoon, and hopefully I'll be back again tomorrow bright and early. I hope you all get some crafting done today. And I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye.